It's November 1st and boy did the weather change. It went from a relatively warm and sunny October straight into a snowy and cold November. Just an instant change. Today I'm down on Artist Point. I want to make some stormy seascape images. I was hoping for a little gales of November, but all I got were ripples of November and a sunny sky. The sun's gonna set. And I'm just gonna throw a 10 stop or a 5 stop Mor-Slo on to get an extremely long exposure. Hopefully smooth that water over and make it so that it looks, I'm not gonna get the stormy, so I'm just gonna go for the smooth look. So the key here now is just to walk around and try to find a good foreground. I've shot here a lot, I know the foregrounds, but I never know what's gonna appeal to me. And right now I'm looking at the foreground right before the breakwater leads out to the lighthouse. I think I'm gonna shoot wide, find a big old foreground feature, and then kind of point it out towards where the sun's gonna set. If I get some color in the sky, cool. If it just looks cloudy and stormy, that's cool too. And then that 10 stop or 5 stop Mor-Slo is just gonna smooth that water out and make it look just like calm and peaceful. I think that would be pretty cool. All right, so here's my setup. I have a filter holder by Haida on there, and then I have Singh-Ray's 3-stop reverse, just darkening the sky down. And I'm gonna do a couple test shots here. After I get these test shots shot, then I'll decide if I wanna do the 10 stop or the 5 stop Mor-Slo. It all sort of depends on what kind of shutter speed I'm getting right now, which at ISO 64, f11, I'm getting 1/3 of a second. So I think probably a 5 stop's gonna work with the speed of the waves and all that stuff. But I'll show you right now what the shot looks like with the filter, the 3-stop reverse, and then also without the 3-stop reverse. Okay, so now that we have that shot, I'm gonna throw that 5-stop Mor-Slo ND filter on it, and that's really gonna slow down our shutter speed. So it's just a solid filter that's extremely dark. And all it does is slow down the shutter speed so we can get silky looking water. So I refined my tripod position and composition a little bit to move it back from where I had it. So originally I was about right here with the tripod, and I just moved it back about 1 foot. And the reason that I did that is if you look down, you can see that there's this really interesting crack here. I wanted just to show more of that crack in the picture. It's not a ton more, but it adds like just a little bit extra dimension and a little bit more of a line leading your eyes out to those stormy clouds on the horizon. Here comes a good wave. I'm gonna shoot this one. Getting about 13-second long exposures right now, so the water looks really smooth. If I put on a 10 stop, I'd be getting out to a couple minutes long exposure, and for me that's not really necessary right now. The clouds are moving and it would make them look streaky, but I want more definition in the clouds just to keep it nice and stormy looking. Now it's just wait and see what happens with this sunset. So my tripod's all set up over there, and there's not much for me to do other than take it in and shoot a few shots now and then. Well, I got 15 minutes left until sunset, and things are setting up pretty good. I decided to rearrange my composition a little bit and go horizontal. I never shoot horizontal, so I figured what the heck, I'll shoot some horizontal shots and see what happens with the sun. But the clouds are starting to get some color on them, a lot of texture, looking really cool. That's the end of the good light for the night. I got a few pictures earlier on, but it just kind of faded. And I'm gonna head home and shake off this early season cold, warm up in front of a fire. So thanks for shooting with me today, and we'll see you next time.
all